Welcome back to the channel. I thought it would be a good idea to do another quick update because recent price action has been very volatile. So this is where we left it as far as the annotation, and I've left this choppy expected wave behavior, a series of waves 4 and 5s. Now that obviously didn't eventuate. Now we can see the recent price action has spiked higher, and that was on the back of Trump pausing tariffs for 90 days, I believe. And whether, if that didn't happen, prices would have continued down in that choppy action, well, we'll never know that. But this is where we are, and it's a good opportunity to sort of review a wave count, because you need to have a sort of a best scenario in mind, and then when things change you need to adjust and see where things stand. So we got this, first of all, this impulsive move off the highs with a nice ABC with a triangle, couple of triangles in there. Now from there I've got these blue parallel lines because a telltale sign of an ABC would be if the wave C travels above at a lesser angle than the first move down. But quite quickly we got prices dropping below, so that was starting to indicate that this would be a wave 3, an impulsive. But since then with Trump's announcement, we've spiked back above that blue line. So where do we stand? Well, it's good to step back and take a look, sort of revisit the whole count from that black wave 5. But before I do that, I just want to zoom in on the last day or so in this volatile price action. So this is it zoomed in. Now whenever there's a big price move higher, a lot of Elliottians like to start labeling 1, 2, 3, getting ready for the next impulse higher. But I think you've got to be a bit careful. So what we've seemed to have, to me, is an ABC, and then a connector here straight down, and then perhaps another ABC. So this does look corrective at the moment. Now we've got the current lows. Now as of the time of me recording this, there's a bit more price action, so we'll see that in a minute. But this low here is starting to get very close, and if that breaks that high, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly it could be 1, 2, 1, 2. But again, that's jumping to the bullish scenario straight away. Now if I revisit the count, this is the longer term view. So what we've got, and I'm happy with this count, with the current price action, we've basically got an impulsive move off the high. So this hasn't changed, and this is probably the current best fit scenario, and we've got an expanding triangle, or a megaphone pattern, I guess you call it in traditional technical analysis. Now this move down here off the black wave 5 high, you can count it in 5 waves. It's very choppy, so you could perhaps consider this as an ABC. We know this move counts up to wave 2 as a nice ABC with a triangle in here and an ending diagonal here. Off this wave 2 high, we've got, as I pointed out in a prior video, we've got like a 3 wave move down and then a 3 wave move higher, and that second high is marginally higher and is the B wave. And then without zooming in any more, this is a 240-minute chart, we seem to have an ABC down to this wave C for 3, and a very clear ABC up to the upper black trend line. So, you know, it is starting to form into a megaphone or a expanding triangle, and it can be a leading expanding triangle. Again, rare, but it certainly can happen. So, you know, don't try and catch a falling knife. You shouldn't, you know, it is sort of very volatile at the moment, but I think what I'd like to see, and the best sort of guess at the moment, is that we may well get another 3 waves down for 5 to end that expanding triangle. Now, if that happens and we get positive divergence, so what I'd look to see is we've got the MACD here on this impulsive low. It's hit a low that's quite extreme, looking at the previous price action on the chart. Now it's getting quite high, so if we come down again and then rally, we'll get a higher low in the MACD. So lower price action with a high low in the MACD will be bullish divergence, and then I think I'll be counting this, like I say, as a wave 1 down in an expanding triangle, and I'd be expecting a wave 2 up. It's probably going to be some big price swings. I don't think it's the start of a new bull run, but as usual, we'll have to see how prices develop. And that's slightly updated price action just before the open on April the 11th. So prices have come down. This wave, a high, has been well and truly broken. So we'll see what Friday trading brings. Thanks for watching, and for more content please go to elliottwaveasx.com.